What is going on, YouTube? Final Boss back with another video. That is right. And you know what? Today we got the number 2. We might do a live battle at the end. Probably not. I feel like I'm done at this point. So yeah. What? Really, Hunter? Really? Really? All right. So we were number 2 global. We're at number 3 now. Whatever. It's okay. We're top 3, number 2, 2, 3, whatever. You're not number 1, regardless. All right. So anyway, some of you guys expressed you want more live gameplay. I have expressed in my last video that is kind of not what my channel is about. I'd like to bring you guys kind of more in-depth detail about the gameplay versus me being a little bit more silent, which you guys have expressed in my live gameplay. I am. So I do apologize about that. I tried to explain it, so therefore I just put it out there for you guys to let you guys kind of judge on your own. And so yeah, someone else said, hey, play like Chief Pat, just record the videos, do the live videos, yada yada, and go back over them. So we're going to kind of hurry things on a little bit. I got 5 games I kind of want to get through rather quickly. To give credit to Bright, he is not a giant user. Bright is a hog user. Not really a giant user. I've seen him play pretty well with giant loon for a little bit. Not really a giant guy. He's always been known for that. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. All right. So we split up our archers, kind of waiting for him to play. So we do go on ahead and push the left lane since he just spent 5 elixir. We could not get our ice golem in the front. We could have put that a little bit left and let the ice golem go in the front a little bit better. Maybe we could have done that a little bit, but whatever. So he does have his archers on one side, which is actually pretty good on his part because that's actually going to help take care of some of the tombstone. He zaps that away. We don't have any of that, but we are able to cycle to our archers to take care of that and eradicate all that. Now look at all that. The little Larry's gone ahead and jumped ahead, so that's not going to do much of anything. And our tower is going to go on ahead and knock that out. So knowing that I knew that I had him in elixir, but now looking on the replay, I'm able to see that we were absolutely even. So the ice golem was down a little bit, and the key to getting him to lock on, you want him to kind of walk onto the tower, and when he explodes, that's why he is so much better than the knight, and we were able to get 2 hammers down. And Bright decides to go on ahead and put a giant down in front, and we go on ahead and get a value fireball right there. Ice Spirit, and I believe the tower needed a little bit of assistance. I don't know if the Ice Spirit actually took that down right there, but we got a mega minion, going down the left lane to take care of that. So he's going to put some archers to respond real quick, and that's going to be it. To me, really, archers alone are really not that scary. You can put anything down and distract them. Tower's going to kind of do it, and we distracted 1. We did not distract 2. What kind of weirded me out right there, guys, is the Ice Golem and Ice Spirit, I thought, took care of minions. So, gladly enough, the archers were able to take care of that. I guess I learned stuff all the time, and that is a proper hog, ice golem push right there. And if we were playing a hog zap, it would obviously be better. But you know what? You can't always have a scenario for every type situation. He zaps those away. Was a pretty bad zap on his part. We can put an ice golem in front, the tank for the archer and the hog. And guys, look at this. There we go. We finally get that. Now we get the fireball, and we get the clutch ice spirit. We get 2 hog hits, and now the archer's getting 2 shots in there. So now we're going to go on ahead and cycle on back. Our deck cycles a lot faster than his. And as I said before, it doesn't matter. We'll take 1 hog hit all day. And guys, the only thing we have to do is drop 1 ice spear here, throw the fireball out, and that was good game. Good game, sir. I'm not sure if he switched back to hog deck after that, but I probably would have, because that's just not him. But the thing is this deck right here, the consistencies of this deck and this meta currently is the tombstone, the log, a zap and fireball for a hog, And this is kind of a pretty cool deck. Let's go ahead and tap to see if he went back to Hog. No, he went to Graveyard. Level 3, everybody's got level 3 Graveyard except for me. Up in the top 200. I have a level 2. I haven't seen it. Like, I really haven't seen it. I'm so jealous. Alright. So this Victor guy, I'm not sure exactly who this dude is. Never seen this guy before. Must be a new account in Synergy, and probably a big name or something like that that's pushing the account to have pushed the account this high. Not sure who this is. So yeah. This is pre-update, guys. So this is going to be the last day of the update. Just kind of wanted to get this out. Kind of interesting to see what's going to happen. And as you guys can see there, that was an excellent pig push. That's kind of what you want to go on ahead and do. I did not fireball there, guys. I went on ahead and waited. And that was a great wait. Now we're going to get some excellent value, like super excellent value. And he realizes that we got excellent value there too. So just waiting a little bit sometimes actually kind of works out in your favor instead of rushing a push. Even though I could have rushed and put the fireball there and got everything, but I was able to really hit the hog. I got the mega minion and I got the archers there. So just chilling out and waiting. Not sure why you put the ice spirit there, but I felt like it was worth a log, and I'm not happy that I had to use my log there. I preferred to have used that against the tombstone. So I was a little ticked off that I was doing that, and this was kind of, you know, a couple games from being up there. So, you know, I mean, the only thing it takes is sometimes is just one little thing. So we put our ice spirit there. He wasted his log, which was awesome. And we were able to get some great plays here, guys. Some of the things that are going on here are just by the book, the things that you want to do, and sometimes it is a little bit of luck and a little bit of patience. Guys, if you do not have patience in this game, you are going to get owned. If you're upset, like I said in the last video, you are going to get wrecked. There's not much that you can do against this in this game when you are on tilt, because you are not thinking clearly and you're not thinking smoothly and you're not playing slowly. So these are things I'm going to keep reiterating yourself. This is kind of like basketball. You need to keep working on your layups, etc. So yeah, always have some weird, quirky little things there. And that was kind of crazy right there, guys. That was kind of crazy that that the ice spirit didn't hit the hog. I swear if that was my hog, it probably would have hit it. So yeah, ice spirit there. That hog's practically done. Not gonna be able to do anything. He overspent some elixir. He overplayed, in my opinion, right there. But he kind of knows that I'm beating him, even though the stats don't say that. He's been getting outplayed a few times. A fireball right there, and almost a hog hit, and then some archers are just going to kind of clean some stuff up, and then he plays an ice golem right there just to absorb the archer's hits while the towers takes care of that. We are able to stop him before all that happens, and of course the signature fireball on the archers because they are a pain. We were able to get some money right there because we got the ice spirit. Now guys, this was how I won the game right here. Was getting the value. We finally caught him off guard. I felt like he was kind of more of in a panic mode. So you kind of the situations you don't want to be in. You don't ever want to kind of be in a panic. Most of his logs were never really successful against the tombstone because of our ice spirit, and we were really able to hold it off. So just one more fireball here, guys. We were trying to go on ahead and put the hog in, and that is going to secure the W. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say fireball a second ago. But that's what I was just saying, that we were only fireball away. So the only thing I had to do is really drop the ice spirit and then drop the fireball on him, and that would have been GG. But one mistake. He got really too aggressive. He knew he was getting outplayed, and he knew he needed to turn up the heat. But when you start turning up the heat, sometimes you get caught in a moment, and then that's where you caught him slipping, and we got to secure the W. All right, so guys, we're gonna two of my homies. Man, guys, I'll tell you what. Today's number push to number 2 global was harder than the other 2 number 1s because of the players that we played. That's why I was trying to show the logs and the people that we were playing. Neo, Armici, Bright Light, and some other dude. I mean, these Mekon. I mean, these guys are these guys are strong. I feel like Mekon is really trying to struggle right now and trying to figure out what the new deck is going to be and what the new meta is going to be. You know, I props out to my boy Neo. He's always rocking the hog no matter what. He's a ride or die. And it's kind of good to see Mekon back with it. I should have beat him in the last video. I had his tower down to like a 20 or 40 health or something like that as time expired. But he was rocking 3 muskets and a miner deck. So kind of cool. But I mean, this deck is this meta currently is kind of out there. There's not really a certain type right now that is just completely dominating. If anything, I feel like the hog's kind of been back. Maybe I'm partially responsible for that, for hitting number 1 and people were seeing that. But that's just how it goes. I keep saying and by the way, guys, I've enrolled in a speech class to try to get out better commentary for you guys. I'm trying to be good at everything I do, and I promise I will get better. I really do. I mean that in all sincerity. So we were able to get our Ice Golem down there, so the Mega Minion was not able to do that. We dropped him well played because we're not going to be able to defend it, and he's going to get some hits off there. So yeah. But apparently our psychology, whenever we're saying and talking, we are trying to talk. Instead of me pausing to speak, I am saying to keep on and carry. So I've heard other speakers actually here recently when I've listened to them, instead of saying they're saying and then pause. So I don't know. I am trying to get better. I don't want to seem like a mute. Now I kind of want everything kind of to flow together in my speech. But these are things I've never actually ever thought about. I mean, seriously, if you guys have ever recorded, you know, 20 minutes of you talking and then listen to yourself, you'd be surprised some of the stuff that you say. So I've heard some of you guys. I'm listening. I'm hearing you guys out. And I promise you, I'm doing the best I can. So we throw the Mega Minion down. We knew that it was coming because we've already seen the cycle of this deck. He throws down a Zap to try to get some giant hits in. We are up in Elixir. We're going ahead and drop our Ice Golem down on the right-hand side in front of the Archer. Classic move. He throws the log out just to kind of damage the Archer, just because the Archer will do some stuff there. And as you guys can see here, this is what won me a game. The Ice Golem was still half alive, and he was on the left side. So instead of the hog going to the left, he tried to go left, and then he kind of hit the Ice Golem, so he stayed right. That's a pig push, and I'm thinking actually about making a video on this. I know that OJ made a really good one, but maybe I could make a little bit more advanced one here in the future. I think that would be kind of cool. I really love it. Obviously, you guys are coming to my videos, you see what deck and type I use the most. I can use practically any deck, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Going ahead and kept some pressure there. I knew I had the game in the bag, and just that was a good game. Good game, Mekon. Mekon is a great player. I don't personally believe there's one player in this game that is the best at this game. I believe there's lots of players in this game that are super good. So I mean, and when you're on a certain level of skill and understanding of the game, one little mistake and slip up will actually cost you the game. So let's do oh man, I was gonna do the Neo game. I don't even know if I said it right. I talk to the guy every once in a while on Wait Chat. I was actually talking to him earlier. That was a very interesting deck from Armici. I think we're gonna just go through the Neo deck, and then we're gonna call it a day. I don't know. I feel like I got my points across. I feel like I got some solid one here. And a lot of you guys have been asking for tips on these decks. Please go back and watch these videos. I feel like everything is here right in the writing in front of you. So, you know, I don't know what I can tell you more individually than what I can show you and what I can talk about. And I try to share everything with you. I mean, I feel like I try to go through every tip. Maybe I'm missing out some basics. I mean, I'm not a tutorial guy. I've never done that, you know, so everything else. So this was another classic example right here where I could have sent the fireball out on the left lane, but I wasn't greedy, but because we needed to take care of the hog and the knight there. So we were able to play that correctly, put some archers down, and that's going to stop the push on all ends here, and he has not touched our tower. So he tried to put his knight down to distract. It was a lot. Dude, it was really late. And I'll tell you guys this. You guys do not want to leave a knight by itself on a tower. He is good, and he has health that lasts for days. So we tried to distract right there. It did for a second, but he didn't continue on like he normally does because he didn't stay in the straight line. So that's another point right there. Solid point that was made. That's not something that I don't know. Since it got pulled to the right, the troops didn't follow. So if the cannon wasn't right there, then it wouldn't have followed. And that's just another tip right there that's going to work for you. A log right here in that situation is going to be really key, just because the ice spear, it's so good, guys. For one elixir, it's so good. It's OP. It really is. Even with the nerf, it doesn't matter. Kind of like the Mega Minion, it doesn't matter, guys. A lot of you guys have been asking, hey, I don't have the log right there. After the ice spirit jumped onto the other ice spirit, and the cannon's right there. Instead of a log, you guys could have zapped. So that's another situation that was like, you know, like people were like, hey, what should I do? So just another excellent move right here, just putting the ice golem in front of the Mega Minion. Just kind of seeing what it is. And guys, listen, just because you have max elixir does not mean that you have to spend it. I know that that doesn't make sense to some people, but you know what? It does make sense. So just an ice golem getting in the way sometimes even distracts from an extra hog hit. Excellent move yet again. So now we get our full push, and he's going to put his knight in the midst of that. And look, yet again, guys, look at that. The ice golem, that is money. So a lot of these big wins have came off of one push and came off of pig push. So he even had it on the right side of his tower, right? But the ice golem was in the way, so it tried to go the other way. So that was a big, huge pig push that ended up practically winning us the game. So, I mean, there's a minute left. Essentially, if I wanted to, I could be a jerk face and I could just sit here and fireball him out. We do have double elixir. We fireball in the spot that he keeps putting it in. These people are a creature of habit. And a log and a fireball is going to secure the victory. That's it. Just still have to play solid defense. So yeah, that was a pig push off of my ice golem, which I've seen a couple of times happen, even off the one elixir skeletons. Hit him with the fireball, hit him with the log, frustration ensues, and that was a good game. So, you guys, by the way, this video and the things that I am putting out here are more of tips for you guys to get better. This is not shaming players. The things that I do and the things that I want to get across are not to shame anybody, not to put down anybody. It's just to highlight gameplay against top tier players or a situation that I think that let me win the game. Okay, so there was a lot of pig pushes right there. There was a lot of situations that let me win, and it's so close against a good player. Literally, one mistake or one sweet move will win you the game. So a couple of pig pushes there won me the game. You know, a couple mistakes. I mean, these games aren't won, guys. The games are lost, and that's how this game is. So that's why you guys have found me, and I hope to make you guys better. I hope to give you guys a tip. Even if you guys learn one tip a video, maybe one tip every 2 or 3 videos because you're so good. Maybe you learn something off of my gameplay that I didn't even cover. I'm so glad I can share this with you guys. And I'm so grateful for you guys for hitting subscribe and make me want to do this, because I think at one point, before I even hit 1,000 subs, I felt like I was doing a lot of work for a whole lot of nothing. You know, sometimes you just like a few appreciations was cool, but I mean, it's just like, it's a lot of work. So just your thank yous and everything else and your support keeps me going on. I know Thanksgiving's already over, but I can't say thanks enough. I will listen out to deck ideas, especially for challenges. Might not use them in the hardcore ladder pushes. I might. Very rare that I might actually do that. I'm not sure, but I'm out to listen to it. So yeah, I was trying to play with elite barbs, guys. I'm trying hard to make elite barbs work. They're just not. I'm sorry, elite barbs. They're just not good. They are not good at all. Literally, I would rather have a clone lumberjacks. At least you can have a double rage of it. They're just not good. Maybe you got lucky and won a 12 on it one time or two times. We had a guy that was in our clan for a short bit that was having some success with it and with the baby dragon and had a crazy deck. But I don't think he ever got 12 wins with it in a grand challenge either. So. Just because I mean and sometimes it's complete matchups. There's certain times of day like midday and U.S. times. I swear that's like the gravy time to go and battle. Night times and early mornings you might find the other countries, streamers or pro players that are on, etc. So you just kind of find your sweet spot and kind of attack it and. Easy's. I mean, the good wins are always awesome. They're really nice, but if you can just smooth win to like 10 and then grind out the last 2 wins, it's always way better in grand challenges and less stressful. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this one. Not a #1 video. Probably can't ever promise you guys another #1 video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips. Like I said, I'd like to make a hog push video in the near future, and yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Cheers. Appreciate it so much. Bye. Peace.